Hi guys, and welcome again to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna explain for you another LeetCode problem. It's an easy question, but somehow it's very common and gets asked a lot in interviews. So let me share my screen with you, and I will explain the problem and how to solve it. All right. So the question goes as follows. Given an integer array nums, move all the zeros to the end of it while maintaining the relative non-zero, the relative order of the non-zero elements. What do we mean by that? So, and it also is telling us the constraint that we must do this in place without making a copy of the array. So if we have like example 1, this is nums 0, 1, 0, 3, 12. So this is an array of integer numbers, and we have 2 zeros in it. Now they want us, the output that the code should generate is the same order of the non-zero elements. So here we have 1 comes first, then we have 3, and then we have 12. So I want to move the zeros to the back of my array, and while preserving the order of the non-zero elements. So here, if we have also nums like a 0, it should return for us the array itself as a 0. The constraints that they gave us in the question is that the length of the array should be bigger than 1 or equal to 1 at least, and the values range from negative to positive up to the power 31. Okay, so you might think this is a very trivial question and I can solve it in a couple of lines of code, so why would I make a video on it? This question actually was asked almost 16 times in Facebook for the past 6 months, Microsoft interviews, Apple, and Amazon. So not all questions that you're gonna get in the interview are gonna be hard. They're gonna give you one easy, one medium, and one hard. That's usually the case. And without further ado, let's move into the code. Okay. Now I'm gonna implement it in Python 3. So we have nums given to us. So the very first trivial thing we have to do is to iterate over for num in nums. I'm iterating over the numbers in my array. Now, the first, like in the example, they're telling us if the first element, if the number is 0, you should move it to the back while preserving the order of the non-zero elements. So if num equals to 0, what should I do? I would nums dot remove number, and then what will I do? I remove the first 0. I want to add it to the end. Now we have a method called append, and it basically does this. So it appends an element to the end of any list or any array. So nums dot append number, and once we are done with the loop, we return nums. So what did I do? I did changes to the nums in place without making a copy of it, and I preserved the order of the non-zero elements. Okay, this code. So it's perfect, it runs good, and if we pass this array, it will return for the expected output is 1, 3, 12, 0, 0, it gives us, and if we pass this array, it will give it to us as well. Okay, and if we go ahead and submit the answer, we're gonna get the output. Okay. So this is it for today. Again, it's a very easy question, but don't neglect going over the easy questions as while you're preparing for a hard interview as well. Okay, thank you and see you in the next video.